Okay, so this video is about cold start for Peugeot engine. So this is how you can start an EFI Peugeot vehicle, electronic fuel injection system vehicle, for the first time in the morning or when you know the engine is very cold. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate how to do that so I don't damage your engine, for people who don't know how to do it and end up damaging their engines. Okay, so switch on ignition. um, you wait for all these things to do their checks. All right, so here we go. So emphasis here, you can see the RPM is this high at 1000, so meaning that it's higher than normal. For example, for those who don't know, this is my Z9 V6 ES9A. So the normal RPM when the engine has warmed up is about 640. So you can see this is 500. This 5 is, stands for 500. So eventually, when the engine is warm, it will drop down close to that 5. So the engine is high now because a cold engine needs excess fuel or more than normal fuel to be able to start the engine. So it will start and keep it running so that stay it a little bit high. You can see it has started dropping. So it has started dropping. So meaning the fuel consumption has started to lower. So eventually it will still drop much lower than this where it is now. So once it drops to this point, I don't think you need to wait for the car to actually warm up to drive off. You could just gradually drive off. But as you are driving off with the cold engine, do not rev beyond 3. You see this 30, it means stands for 3000. Don't rev beyond that. So whatever gear you are using, always keep the RPM at least maximum 3000 or below 3000, whichever one, be it manual or automatic. Once you start pushing a cold engine and start going beyond 3, trust me, you are wrecking your engine at that time. You can see this is the oil temperature basically at 0. This is the coolant temperature also basically at 0. So this is how you can safely start a cold engine, modern Peugeot EFI. So you see, I didn't accelerate the vehicle. Of course, while driving out, of course, you can now easily start accelerating, as you are changing your gears, you can see. So no matter what you do, don't go beyond that 3 until in fact, not just the coolant temperature comes up, until this, me, I have to do what I do it, I have to wait for this to come up to at least that 80 degrees Celsius before you can now start pushing hard. Okay, so for those who will start their vehicle when the engine is so cold and start pushing revving the car immediately, in fact, some don't even wait. Immediately the engine starts, they will start pushing the RPM to up to 5000. Or when they are driving on, they start pushing very hard. Man, you are the one killing your engine. You are killing your engine. Alright, so I don't know if at least now you know how you can start and run it without wrecking your engine. Of course, you are using thick oil on a healthy engine. It means it's going to take a while before this could come up, and at cold start there will be more friction on the engine, so it kills the engine faster. Of course, for carburetor engines, those ones, there are 2 types of carburetor engine systems. There's one that has manual shock, there's one that has automatic shock. So the automatic shock also behaves like the EFI system, so it will start and eventually will regulate itself and bring down the RPM. While the automatic shock, you put it high first, start the vehicle, then sometimes you are required to press the throttle a little, maybe to like this when you start the vehicle at cold start. When you start run for a second or 2, you can press it down just to clear this thing. Then you now return the shock back to normal. But this video is basically for EFI Peugeot vehicles, because I know for the people who drive the fuel carburetor engines, probably by now must have learned that their own system. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. Alright, maybe in future. Hope this helps. Stop killing your engines.